right in the middle of your table, and then you got to account for your handles to come out. Because don't put it on before you have your handles, because the handles will have added weight to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Really? So you're at the table, you're making a gimbal, you're making at least 2 of them, right?
2 tables? No, I'm just doing one.
Yeah, because the key is, like, the best competition. We try to test challenges, like, hey, we built one of those tables. We're like, that's great. I need to see how it works when people are racing, you know?
Right.
Because anybody, if they're just doing it, there's no, you know, I don't have to beat anybody, I'll just go nice and slow.
Here's my...
Holy crap, you're legit.
And then working out.
Wait a minute, is that like our actual design?
Yeah. Oh, I have a screenshot of everything.
Wow. Yeah.
I am doing
It's not
Survivor.
easy.
I know, I am doing Survivor.
Where are you from?
I'd love for you.
Sure.
Look her. She's the real deal. This is my personal card. And this is
Here, do you have a pen or something? Right, what you do? So that.
Do you have a pen? Do you have a pen? I don't. Sorry. Maybe you can put that away. But do you have a pen?
Dirty
Oh,
finger?
I do. Oh my God,
Table maze.
Are we gonna get in?
Yeah, sure.
Are we gonna get in?
I hope so. I hope so. I don't know. Okay, how long have you been here?
11.
Well, I hope so. I don't know.
And they let hundreds of people in front of us several times.
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of people that work here, there's a lot of people from CBS and Paramount, and they have people on a list. It's like a football game, basketball game. That's just life, you know?
No, but they just told us we couldn't stand on the city sidewalk for the first hour. And they made us break out of line. And then when it was time to get back in line, they didn't let us in line.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's probably 2,000 people out here not really happy.
Yeah, I know.
Organization.
Good stuff.
I'm working out with these challenges, and I really like this. This is a new one, right?
This one, it's new. It airs for the first time in 47.
Nice.
Yeah, so about a month and a half before we see this one. And it's, we call it breaking windows. So
That's great. Size, or is it?
that's, the window is identical. But on the show, we have barrels at the end, and we use like big round sandbags, and they throw them a little further. But because we only have so much room, we've kind of compressed it. But so when we do a challenge like this, one of the key things that takes us forever to figure out is we don't want people just to throw it through the window and drop, and they got it, which may have happened the first time we did it. And because the fun part is watching it fall apart, racing to fix it. So getting that distance, getting the height, you know, so that you get some hits. Like you're never sure. Like the thing over there where you're balancing the blocks. You know, we got to make it the distance. We got to make it long enough so that somebody's going to drop. But then you got to make it so that somebody's going to win, achieve it. So what am I going to do? When I'm on set and I'm watching a challenge like this, I'm like, break it down, drop it, drop. We need drops. So they get all the drops.
It's like motivating when I'm watching that, right?
And then watching it go big drop, I'm like, oh, okay, now somebody finish, just finish. Somebody finish, so that, because the worst is like you get to an hour. What you don't hear Jeff say, he's always out there, he'll be like, all right, this challenge, we're going to be stacking blocks on a wobbly table, holding a rope. You know, the first person to stack it, or each 12 minutes, he wins. And he says, if after an hour, nobody's done it, we are going to shorten the course, we are going to do something else, because we have to do something. I don't know if we ever had to go to that, but we always have that in our back pocket, because we don't want to be there, because in the early seasons, we're going to stand on this thing until it's over. 12 hours, we tested it, it went like 3 hours. In Palau, we did a thing on a buoy, called Baba Buoy, and we ended up being out there for 12 hours in the park. And so now we always have to, if after an hour, you go to 1 foot, you know, you hold on with 2 fingers. I've seen things like that. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. tag people in the crew. And I'm 61 years old. I have never had social media. It's hard enough for me to keep up with texting and emails. And I see people constantly, and I'm constantly on my phone. And how do people do Facebook and Instagram? Like, I don't know. And I feel like it's just like ex-girlfriends are going to somehow hunt me down or whatever. I don't know. Not that they need to.
We appreciate your work. We appreciate seeing
And
it.
I love these challenge mechanics, like it's like an analog thing that kind of represents something you want to say, like, oh, you have to throw it through this area to lean on the table, but how do you force it? It's like the mechanical toss the ball up for the timer and then go work on the puzzle. It's like that challenge, but a different concept.
But you
I
know
love
the
all the
challenge
stuff like
that
this.
we pull the ropes and you go to the bottom of the snake. And then last year we used a handle to go across the snake. And this year we had that snake thing, and then we're online looking at like when we're doing just creative challenges. I go online and just look at all kinds of different weird things. Kids games. There were 3 little kids in a gymnasium, and they had a little group with ropes and a ball, and the 3 of them had to stand and move it through obstacles. So we took that snake and laid it down flat, and then had 3 places for people to stand. And the person here pulled a rope that went to a pulley to pull it forward. The other 2 people pulled it side to side to get the ball up to the snake, but they all had to work together.
I can't wait to see that.
And I don't know if it translates. I haven't seen it yet in the cut. But man, like if you and I are playing, I'm never yelling at you because you're screwing up, and you're never yelling at me because you're sure I'm screwing up. You know, so we're like, we get some people like that, and it worked. I mean, we got some people who this one guy, the guy who was screwing everything up and yelling at everybody else, and he was the one that was screwing up and making things real. So super fun. Really?
Awesome. Trying to create new games.